So today we're going to be going over the neuron structures. So one of the most talked about in bio is the multipolar neuron. And so the multipolar neuron consists of dendrites, soma, nucleus, axon, node of Reinbier, axon terminal, Schwann cell, and myelination sheath. And now we're just going to go over this in more detail. So a dendrite is referring to these projections here. And essentially, the whole purpose of them is just to send a signal towards the soma. And the soma is this purplish area. And essentially, what this does is just perform normal cell activities. In order to connect a dendrite with an axon, we have this little projection here, which is known as the axon hillock. And most voltage-gated sodium channels are located here. Then we have myelination sheaths, which are these orange blocks here. And these guys are just insulators which increase an impulse of a transmission. This action is referred to as the node of Reinbier, which is these little purple sections in between the myelination sheaths, and essentially they just allow impulse to jump from one node to another. And this is called a saltatory conduction. Saltatory is Latin for jumping, so the signal is jumping. The axon is also responsible for sending the signal away from the soma. Within the axon, we have myelination sheaths, which I've discussed, are acting as insulators and increase the speed of impulse transmission by 120 meters per second. And then we have the Schwann cells located within. At the very end, we have axon terminals, and this would generally connect another neuron or another organ in order for the signal to be transmitted. We also have unipolar neurons, which are sensory, and they lead to the central nervous system. What's unique about these guys is that the soma is located on the outside, whereas with bipolar neurons, which are also sensory, but they're mostly found in the eyes, the soma is located right in between.